What's up YouTube, John here. On December 11th, there's going to be a OnePlus McLaren launch event. Now, the leaks or rumor has it that it's going to be a new OnePlus phone, a OnePlus 6T McLaren edition, which sounds kind of interesting. I guess if you're into the whole partnerships between phone companies and auto companies. So we've seen things like this before, not with OnePlus though. Rumor has it, and I'm going to put the link down below, that we're going to be getting a OnePlus 6T McLaren edition phone that's got 10 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. Now, logically, you would expect that to be more expensive than, you know, the top of the line OnePlus 6T, which currently comes at $629. So I guess that just suits the OnePlus customer. And the top of the line OnePlus 6T comes with 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. So the question really is, if all that's going to be different on the new phone is going to be a McLaren inspired design and 10 gigs of RAM, is that enough for you to buy the new device if you have a OnePlus 6T? I would say no. Now, I haven't seen the device yet. Maybe there's going to be more to it than just 2 extra gigs of RAM and a McLaren inspired design. But if I were a customer and I had the OnePlus 6T, I really wouldn't be upgrading to the McLaren edition, if that's what's going to be revealed. And of course, we're going to have to wait till December 11th to see what they're really going to come out with. Now, if you look at even somebody who has a OnePlus 6, I don't think that it would make sense to even upgrade to the OnePlus 6T. The reason is, if you look at this from a marketing perspective, every company should really keep in mind a persona for their customer, which is basically their expectation or imagination of who their customer is. You know, what their marital status is, what their income is, what their preferences are, what they will buy, what they wouldn't buy, what they would spend money on, what they wouldn't. So all of these things should come into account when a company decides what product to release. I don't even know if having a McLaren edition OnePlus 6T makes sense for the persona of the OnePlus customer. Is the OnePlus customer somebody who'd be willing to pay extra money just for a nicer design and 2 extra gigs of RAM? Now, granted, you know, more RAM means you can run more apps in the background without slowing down your phone. So everybody likes snappy performance. That's certainly something that nobody would say no to. But I mean, between 8 gigs of RAM and 10 gigs of RAM, I mean, is your OnePlus 6T using the 8 gigs of RAM? If you have the 8 gig RAM edition, if you have that configuration, basically. And if it is, do you really need the extra 2 gigs? If it's going to add any extra speed, which it probably would, because that would, you know, be the only reason I think that they would release it. Is that extra speed worth the extra money? I don't think so. I think a person who would buy a OnePlus 6T McLaren edition would be somebody who really, really wants to have that kind of thing. And I feel that's not really in line with the typical OnePlus customer. But hey, if that's what you like, then go for it. But I don't know, like maybe if I get my hands on one, I might do an unboxing for you guys. But generally speaking, the bottom line is we're going to have to wait and see what they come out with. Maybe there's going to be more to it than just extra RAM and McLaren inspired design. And then again, the website of the OnePlus website does say it's a OnePlus McLaren event, but who knows what they're going to come out with. So far, all we have is maybe a leak, a rumor, speculations, but we're going to have to wait and see what they really come out with. As far as what we know so far, maybe if you have an older OnePlus, you will be enticed to upgrade to a fancier edition. Although if it costs significantly more than the top spec OnePlus 6T, then the top spec OnePlus 6T makes more sense to buy. If you're upgrading from something that is pre-OnePlus 6, then maybe it's more enticing to go for the McLaren edition, if you really care that much more about what the McLaren edition is going to have to offer. If you don't really care that much more, maybe upgrading from a pre-OnePlus 6 to a OnePlus 6T would be enough or even more than enough for your use. That's it for this video, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, please post them in the comments down below. And please remember to, if you like the video, please like it. Please subscribe to my channel and please share the video, and thank you for watching.